Hello and welcome back, and in this video we'll take a look at the dimensioning of the grid lines in greater detail, right? So without a further ado, let's get started. In the previous video we talked about the dimensioning by dimensioning by active dimensioning, and to make it temporary to a permanent, or to generate dimensioning using alignment tool. Like so here it is, the alignment dimensioning, right? And here we are, and we have not locked the dimensioning. You can see when I click or cover over the dimensioning of this, and it is unlocked, not locked, and this is also not locked. So there's a something you need to understand while creating this or keeping the dimensioning open. So for example, if I move C, the grid lines, you can see the dimensioning getting automatically updated, right? Say for example, when I click it go, you can see 600 something gets changed to 1080 or something. So this is certainly not we are pretty much interested. So the reason we create the grid is generally to freeze the particular location, or unless otherwise you want to specifically move, right? So to make it locked, so I can click this so that it gets locked. Right now if I try moving it, it just moves the other elements. Say for example, it's retains 626 centimeter, and but this gets changed, right? So even though both of them are aligned together, like for example this both are in unison or combinedly present as a group, right? So that's very important thing that you should really lock that. Or suppose you want to change the spacing, intended spacing, you can click this and you can click on this. Instead of 560, say let me go to 550. You see it's automatically gets changed, right? So it's, or if you want to increase further, click on this thing or click any of these, like for example this and this. Say I want to have 650. It will, you see, it does not go to this side, but instead go to this side. So which means that this dimension gets fixed, right? I'm not pretty much interested in this thing, so I'll bring it Control Z, and I'm gonna freeze that. So this is how you generally freeze the dimensioning. It is always essential to freeze the dimensions. Once the dimension is clicked, right, so once the dimension is locked, so we can open up this dialog box. By double clicking this, it talks about dimension text, right? So you can use the actual value. You cannot edit this because that is from the calculation, or you can replace this with the text. Say for example, it is 6 to 6.8 centimeter spacing. So this is just a text for understanding, and you can have it like above something or below something of that. Like for example, you can have above that is notes, and below that you can have for reference or something, right? So I'm gonna click apply and then click OK. Now you can see that it's no more a dimension, but instead, rather than it's some text that tells us the details of this particular grid lines, right? So this is how you generally label them or give some additional information. Sometimes you can even reposition the dimensioning. Once it is locked, you can drag this by you can keep it like this so that it does not interfere in this particular thing, right? All right, so I hope you really have a great understanding of dimensioning of the grid lines. In the next video, we'll take a look at the some of the important features of the grid line. And until then, bye bye.